Mr. Queen with my hair slicked. So I'm kind of putting it on.
All right, everybody, welcome in. Game one of the Baton Rouge Regional goes to the University of Louisiana by a score of 5-0 over Omaha. We're joined by the Cajuns head coach, Jerry Glasgow, and student athletes Sophie Piscos and Stormy Kotsolnik, who both had two doubles in the ballgame. We'll get an opening statement from Coach Glasgow, and then we'd like to hear questions for the student athletes, and we'll release them. Reminder, just raise your hand. You'll be called on. Coach, if you can make an opening statement.
Really proud of my team. I think the lesson that this team has taught me as a coach is how important it is to be unselfish and to be a team of team players, and just really proud of what they've accomplished this year. The game plan today was to get out. We knew we were facing a really good pitcher. We wanted to keep our strikeouts under 5, and they did that. And then we wanted to just try to get a little bit of momentum and then keep playing. And so I thought we did a really good job that. Maya Davis was huge to get on base, steal a base. Stormy got an RBI right off the bat. And then Sophie doubled, and we left her out there. We had a chance to, I felt like in the first inning we had 2 more balls. We had hard enough to be home runs, but we just got under it just a little bit. And that's what the scouting report, don't let her get on top of our barrel. And I think that helped the girls see that what we needed to do offensively. And then Sam Landry come out. We wanted to get her on the mound. We wanted to get Megan Schwarman. We wanted to get as many pitchers we could in the game and get them all comfortable if we got the lead. And so when we was able to score again in the third, we got added another run, and we had another run in the fourth. And then we were able to get Megan out there, get her comfortable. And then we were able to get Kendra out there and get her comfortable. And we played a lot of players. We moved around, but we've been doing that all year. And so our kids are used to that, and we just, no errors, really proud of that. And I think that's like the 8th game in a row where we've not allowed more than 1 run. And I think it's the 4th game in a row we haven't allowed an error. So we just want to keep those things going. But the biggest thing, I thought the kids were really unselfish. And I told, Justin and Lacey this morning, I'm going to put Stormy and Sophie right behind Maya, and I've got 2 absolute warriors in those 2 and 3 hole going out there today. And that's how they're warriors, these 2 right here are.
Questions for Sophie and Stormy?
Yeah, I think it says a lot about just working while you wait. And I knew coming into regionals, it's going to always be about, like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Do you want it as bad as you want your last breath, So, like, no matter how that seems, that, like, really fires me up. And I feel like this week I really just focused on, like, going to work and doing whatever I can, like, to help my team come out with a win, prove a point that needed to be made and still needs to be made for this weekend.
Sophie, he had talked, Coach Glasgow talked about how tough the pitcher was against right-handed hitters, and you just talk about, you showed that it could be done right off the bat. Just talk about what you expected from her and how you executed.
Well, we started the week off with film, and I studied her film a lot. And we got on the field, and we did what we did to prepare for her. And during those cuts, everyone counts. Every cut you take counts to prepare for this. I've been here my freshman year, same regional. I want it for my seniors. I want to get them to that super regional. So I take it seriously because they deserve to go to that super regional. So I take every cut during my BP, during my practice with a purpose. And I think once you're preparing, not just for any game, but especially like these type of tournaments that mean something, you have to take it with intent, and you have to have power behind every swing you take, and that it means something. It was big, when she's on, just like Kendra Lamb and all of our other pitching staff. They're great in the circle. Never count them out because they're going to come back even stronger, even tougher than the time before. And everyone on our team are fighters and are warriors, and we continue to prove that on a daily basis as we take the field, and so does our pitching staff and our defense. Sorry.
Stormy, can it be difficult to bat behind Maya? You seem to be really effective at that.
Yeah, well, last year I typically found myself like batting right after Kayla whenever she was in the 9 hole and I was in the first hole. So I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, she gets on base almost every single time. So, I mean, you got the easiest job in the world to just try and put the ball somewhere, and she's going to run as fast as she can to get you an RBI and to get that run on the board. So it was good.
She was on today. She was completely on, and she's a warrior. She fights. She works her butt off, and she deserves every opportunity that has come to her. And I was proud of her. I was chirping in her ear all day.
Yeah.
She probably got annoyed at me, but she knows I believe in her, and I hope I make all my teammates and her know that they know that I believe in them, because this sport, we're a family, we're a team, and we all have to know that we all believe in one another. So I think that's really important, and her performance today was just outstanding, and I'm proud as a teammate and as a person of how she did today.
Other questions for the student athletes? One more.
Yeah, for Sophie first and then Stormy. Obviously, coming down here, all the talk of LSU. Now, obviously, they still have to play in Prairie View. But now have that, like, how excited are you for that opportunity tomorrow to face them for the first time, potentially a few times?
I'm excited. I think it's going to be a dogfight. I think it's going to be something you want to watch again, just like our conference game, because we're all going to go all out. Both teams want to go to the Super Regional, and both teams want to prove who's top dog of Louisiana, and it's our time to prove it. So.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I feel like this is definitely going to be a dogfight, a game to watch. Everything that Sophie said, there's a lot that goes into it, for who is the best team in Louisiana, and I feel like it's really going to come down to this, because we've taken it very personal with everything that's gone on recently, and so we're just going to keep taking it personal until we can, get a dub on the board for us.
Ladies, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow in the winner's bracket at 12 p.m.
Thank you.
Follow-ups for Coach?
You talked about how you were prepared for a 1-0 game to be in the How important was it that it wasn't that, and it wasn't like a run rule, but it was fairly comfortable, you were able to get a lot of pitchers? Going into the more, how important is that?
By getting the lead and getting a good momentum, we're able to get everybody in the game, get our whole team involved. And that's important to this team. This group of girls, they're all about the team. And so that's not necessarily how I'd coach normally, but I know what my team wants. My team wants to get everybody involved. They want to get everybody opportunity. They want everybody to feel important. They want everybody to get a chance to help us. And I thought that was what the early lead and the good pitching did for us.
You mentioned in an opening statement about those two being warriors, but especially Stormy. Like, how proud are you for you giving her that opportunity, and then her obviously seeing that opportunity?
Yeah, Stormy's she's just a great competitor, like hard-nosed competitor. And right now she's in a really good place. She struggled a little bit there with expectations. Her bat wasn't flying. I just pulled her out a little bit. I really want to get her, hold her back a little bit and make her want it, and not worry about a bad at bat, but make her want an at bat. And right now she wants to be at the plate. Like today, I've been waiting, and I almost did in a conference tournament. I saw it was working. She was hitting the ball really well. Just keep the kid, and when we get to postseason, when we need her the most, she'll be there. And I thought she made a huge statement about who she is today. And I made a statement who I think she is when I put her in the 2-hole. You don't just put anybody in the 2-hole. You put a great player in the 2-hole, and I think she's a great offensive player.
Coach, what can you say about Sam's performance, of course, coming off of the tournament win and then coming with this? I mean, could you have dreamed of any pitching performance like that today?
Yeah, it's a first regional game for Sam because she didn't get to participate last year. And 4 innings and 5 strikeouts, no runs. I'm really pleased. She's just an extremely talented player, a very, very good, high character student athlete. She's family to us, and nothing she does amazes us, but fulfilling to see her growing each time she goes out.
And follow up with today, kind of a pitching day. You kind of would have wanted with all three of them really kind of no runs and all the strikeouts there.
Yeah, 12 strikeouts, opening at a regional. We wanted to keep our strikeouts below 5, and we ended up with 12, so I'm thrilled with that. I thought Kendra looked really good. I thought Megan looked good. Of course, I thought Sam looked good. So I think it puts us into a good spot here going the next 2 days. It's going to be hot. We're going to need all of our pitchers.
Coach, does it depend on who you face tomorrow afternoon as to who's going to start for you guys?
Yeah, I haven't even thought. I'll listen to Coach Justin. He's been watching film, and he'll keep watching film, and then he'll come and tell me what he wants to do, and that's 99% of the time. That's what we do, whatever he wants to do.
One or two more for Coach?
Obviously, we don't know who you're going to face tomorrow, but the assumption would be that if you face LSU, how ready do you think this group is to face them, especially seeing how it went the last two times that you saw it earlier this season?
Yeah, just to be in a regional anywhere is great. But when LSU's a class program, they got a great coach. Coach Beth's been really good to work with. We play our home and away tournament every year. Just tremendous respect for her and her program, and then their athletes are extremely talented. And so, there's nothing easy about coming to LSU. There's nothing desirable about coming to LSU, but we got to go somewhere. And this is right up the road, so we're here. And it's an honor for us to be in the NCAA regional. It's an honor for us to represent our fan base in an NCAA regional. And then when you got a beautiful ballpark and a great program hosting you, that's even better.
Louisiana wins their 23rd regional opener in school history. We'll see them again at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.